second. I need to bring up the chat. I was about to, my mouse had died, so I had to go get a new battery quick. Alright, check. Okay, so Metal is not here tonight. I haven't heard from him today, so I'm not sure what's happening. Hopefully he may be here soon. Two, seven. There we go. We will be momentarily starting our drawing. Hey, Nighthawk, how are you? Thank you for that. Have a nice stream. I hope you are doing good as well. Okay, this does not seem to be having right chat. Oh, either that or YouTube is connected. It says it's connected, but for some reason we are not having what we should have. Hopefully the YouTube online that says 3. We got 3 watching. Let's not worry about the chat from that chat. Okay. I think we got everything going good. Please do remember to hit the like button as well. In case. And I need to get my pencil because I had it elsewhere today. To get that. and back, pencil. So how are you today, Nighthawk, if you were still here? How is anybody who is here as well? I think we might try a redesign on this character's costume tonight a little bit. Let's see. Oh, there. That's exactly how I wanted it. Um, and I've done everything wrong. Well, maybe not everything. Slaves. Yeah, we'll work on the feet in a bit. So this character will be working with my character molecule a lot, I believe. It's gonna be the molecule in Hymentoptera. Basically both sort of I'm combining the atom and Ant-Man with the wasp. Although I don't know how everything is going to be completely different among things. Hey, yeah, it's the Latin name for the bee family. Bullet. I might be doing a few redesigns on her costume tonight because although I don't mind it, I think it might need a redesign because it's basically a checkerboard. I'm gonna use uh, it's a large order of insects comprising of sawflies, wasps, bees, ants, and over 150,000 living species have been described. Many of the species are parasitic. I could have sworn it was just a Latin name for the bee family. Maybe I didn't read far enough. Not according to the internet. No. Well, it does say bees, wasp and bees in there, right? So maybe she'll end up with more powers later on. According to this, you do not read all. Do you like repeating bullet? Uh, one thing says a large. One I got up here is large order of insects that include bees, wasps, and stuff like. They have transparent wings, and the females typically have a sting. Well, I came up with the name, I don't know how many years ago, like 40 years ago, not 40, 20 years ago, 20, 25 years ago. That's probably why I didn't read it all. And the internet wasn't around, so. Yeah, I Yahooed it. Like, Ask Jeeves. I used to have stock in Netscape. I feel sorry for you, Mallet. So now on Discord, I've added the live chat that's mostly useless for all the people that are unable to get in the regular into the other live chat. Just so it is called a live chat, so I figured I needed to add it. Where is Metal? I have questions. I don't know. There might be something wrong with his mom. I know his mom was supposed to be having surgery. I thought tomorrow, but oh, my mom's doing fine. What happened to her was like 5 minutes long. She waited longer to get in for something to happen than for. And hello, Reed. Hello, Willie. I think I think she is drinking again. My mom is always telling me how much I'm such a good son. I think she's drinking. Aw, you're nice. Your mom has to be drinking to tell you you're a good son. Is that good? Rick made it sound like you were on the edge. Like go, Rick. I did not. Or Elric. Okay, so we will keep Rick in line. So I'm gonna alter the costume a little bit here. I'm gonna have the black. See, before the black came down into here and was cut off right about there, and then we had it alternating back and forth like a checkerboard between black and yellow, no matter how big he draws the lady's hands. So, I need to get back to creating one of these days. Yeah, Rick, tell Rick we need a Q&A show with Mom. Would you be up to that, Mom? A Q&A show? So I'm gonna have this come down here. This. Getting her on camera might be difficult. Well, I don't think that's a go, Mallet. My mom's not answering one way or another, so I'd take it as a no. Now you've got Mallet thinking, Mom. Either that or she just wasn't listening. One of the two. Are you listening, Mom? She's never listening when you want her to be, and always listening when you don't want her to be. Gas mask? I guess so. Could be. Um. Um. Show the. Should be able to show the original. Oh well, obviously not drawing the best because it's me. um. And I'm using a couple different wasp poses to help me out, and I redesigned the look of the costume a little for her. Why are we doing save as? Yes. I want open. Okay, so that, oh, you can't see it yet, so give me a second. Let you see. Yeah, the wasp, yeah. Now, I did not have the wasp in mind when I originally designed this character. I will say that. I never even thought of her. I'm not even sure whether I knew about her. So, there's one. Oh, and I've been using this pose, and this is the mask with part of a helmet on, so my helmet's obviously a little different. I have quite a few pics of the wasp. I'm not using these wings, ideas for wings. I'm using a different idea for wings. I'm using probably a more modern version, I think, of the wasp for the wings. The only oh, geez, Mom, make me sound so bad. Now, you never answered the question about a Q&A with me and you. Which reminds me, I'm probably going to have to go with her next Wednesday. Not tomorrow, but a week from tomorrow. So there'll be no high noon that day either. I probably could have done something for high noon because I was home by like 12:30. I could have just started late. I don't know. They're not talking right this second either. Yeah, well, like I said, they're not talking right this second either. They're talking in the future, Mallet was saying about it. Mallet said, Rick, tell Rick that we need a Q&A show with his mom. You just barged in, as usual. Not listening. Now they're all gonna give me heck. I'm always nice to my mom, Mallet. It's how we get along. Yes, I always do respect that she gave birth to me. I'd say on this planet there are very few people that would do as much as I would for her. Never asked. Never asked, but glad I was. I keep my mom in check because I hope she. So that's one way to do it, Mallet, for sure. I do spot inspections all the time. JP says landlord with rules. No meth labs or seen problems under my watch. Yeah, well, I've always been, we'll say, protective of my mom. I remember when I was 3 or 4, maybe 5, something like that. My grandfather, her father, wasn't always the kindest with his words towards her, to say it nicely. And a few times, almost a lot of times we went over there, my mom would end up crying because of things that he said. And I would, as a 4 or 5 year old, go start pounding on his knee and as he's sitting down, you know, telling him to stop because he's made my mommy cry. Here. No, you're not, Dave. Later. Okay, so what do we got to talk about now, folks? Okay, I get a little serious and sappy, and everybody shuts up. Wasn't meant to shut everybody up being serious and sappy. Jeez, I gotta learn not to be serious and sappy on that was more depressing. What was more depressing? The fact that I beat on my grandfather's knee? Or that my grandfather made my mom cry. I guess that could be depressing. I am liking the way that this is turning out. Seems to be turning out fairly good. Okay, the story might have been depressing, but I was being serious and sappy. I gotta do something with that hand. Oh, mallet. Put up gully. Nobody said you didn't have a lot of pleasant memories. You're trying to get away from the serious and sappy, mother. Oh, I think we might have metal here. Oh no, we got Lorenzo. Hey, Lorenzo. Lorenzo.
Sorry about that. I had to turn off I had to mute the video.
No problem. No problem. How are you tonight, Lorenzo?
Oh, pretty good. How you doing?
I'm doing good.
I was surprised the metal wasn't in here, and I'm like, oh my gosh, Rick's by himself again, which
Yes.
seems to
Uh,
happen, I think, more during the daytime.
yeah. But metal probably had something to do. So that's all right.
I have kind of a headache. I don't know how long I can stay, but
Yeah.
I'll try to. I'll try to stick around if that's okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Of course. Always.
Oh, that's really cool.
Thank
Whatever
you.
you're drawing.
This is my
What are
niece.
you drawing, by the way? What character?
This one is not up on my website. Her name is Hymentoptera. Well, I thought it was Latin for the bee family. I've been sadly corrected, unfortunately. It goes with a lot more insects than just bees. Sawflies. What else? Ants. So,
Oh, did like an insect expert correct you on what they thought it looked like?
well, not what it looked like, but Bullet looked up the word Hypermentoria,
Oh, wow.
and corrected me on the exact meaning.
Yeah, that's a word I don't believe I've even heard before.
Yeah. Well, I found out about it like 25, 30 years ago when I came up with the character.
Oh, okay.
So I obviously didn't get enough research done back then. Not that I did a whole lot.
Yeah, well, it's pretty cool. Sorry, I'm moving some stuff around so I can set down my laptop or
Uh,
Chromebook or whatever.
we got Evan chatting in from the Discord saying, I'm only popping in to question your decision to relay your chats to two separate channels, feel free not to answer because I can't hear you, but know that I'm disappointed. Well, I just thought if I'm gonna have a set two things that say live chat, that they need it both to be relayed for Discord from the Discord. So, um, Evan, although you can't hear me, so
What did
yeah.
you say you did with their chat?
Well, if I've my Discord two channels. I had one channel just for a couple weeks or a week now. That was piped into. I could see what they were saying, so that anybody on the Discord on that channel could. But that channel was only open to certain tier groups
Oh,
of
for like Patreon?
well, not Patreon, but Discord. So I opened it up. I had a second one done that said live chat for other people. So I figured, okay, I gotta pipe it into here.
Interesting. I didn't. Yeah, I guess I'm not a member of your Discord. I just finally got the software and register an account.
Yeah,
I wanted to make sure I had a super strong password because people are saying stuff about. I don't know. I heard some cybersecurity expert was saying he didn't use it for whatever reasons, and some other people are saying, well, it can be secure if you want it to be. So I took a leap of faith, so to speak, and signed up, but
yeah,
used a stronger password.
yeah. Well, that's all right. Hey, my mom says hi. Bullet says Rick's Encyclopedia Britannica is out of date. Yeah, although I never had Encyclopedia Britannica, but you're trying to date me or something like that. I know what you're trying to do.
Did you say King's Kid is in the chat?
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Hi, King's Kid. I like these. I like these late night streams. I don't. I still don't always end up tuning in, and sometimes I'm streaming at the same time.
Yeah.
Actually, quite often I am, but I do like them. It seemed like the ones that were at noon were just kind of somehow difficult for me to.
Yeah. Well, I still have the noon ones. I just started them back
Oh,
up.
really?
Yeah. I just started them back up the beginning of September, so last week.
Does your channel qualify for monetization?
Not yet. I'm at 687 and people, and I'm having a hard time getting up just to 700 at the moment.
Is 700 what you need?
No, you need 1,000.
Oh, wow. But you've put it in enough hours,
Yeah,
right? It's just the number of people.
yeah,
I wish YouTube didn't have all these requirements. It sounded like Twitch maybe was a little easier.
yeah. Well, although I'm not making a lot of money on Twitch either, so I'm making
But it
pennies.
feels like somebody could at least make some if they wanted to.
Right now, I'm only making pennies so, on Twitch.
Wow. Okay. So, yeah.
But hey, I'm grateful to be an affiliate over there. And my High Noon is now being going through Restream. Well, this going through Restream too. It's being put onto D Live, Twitch, and what's the name of it? YouTube. Here on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's great.
So
Yeah, that's. I have a hard time keeping track of things, but I guess is it once you get it set up, it just kind of streams when you go and
Well,
when you go
sorry.
live, does it just automatically go on all three?
Yeah, yeah. Well, there's a little switch that you have to hit. Let's see. Mallet says, and the sketch cards ate all that up. Oh yeah, they're eating up all my bed of my time because I did a tier that at 2,000 sort of 2,000 points, or I'm not sure what you want to call them over on Twitch. They can redeem them for me to draw a sketch card. Now they don't get that sketch card live in person. They don't get that mailed to them, but they can see what I'm gonna draw on a sketch card. So
So have you mailed out the comics yet? I can't remember if I got.
no, I
Or
haven't.
no.
I haven't mailed them out yet. John cut up the Buckler, all his pages or most of his pages, so people can get some free artwork from that, and we're gonna raffle that
Oh, cool.
off. So I'm just waiting for that to come in, so we can
Okay.
so I can raffle it off, for lack of a better way of saying it. I'm just gonna find out how many contributors I had and find a randomizer, number randomizer on the net, and I'm gonna go live and we're gonna do that. And
Yeah, I know it's like CG's gotten kind of a bad reputation, and some
yeah,
people haven't delivered, and some people are into harassment. But I tell people that Rex Piper's the honest guy, and you can rely on him. He's going to get the book out, and you're
yeah,
not into some of those shenanigans that some of the other people got into. And
no. I give it
you
another
could
week.
do,
I give it another week and a half at best, and I'll be having pretty much everything out, I think.
well, it seems like you're making books without like a bunch of heavy-handed politics, and you're doing the best you can with the customer service. So that's that's what it was all supposed to be about. I respect that.
Lorenzo said, I mean, Mallet says, does Lorenzo know a different honest Rick? Um,
Hey,
Dillard,
Mel, are you gonna keep blocking me on Twitter, man? Just saying.
let's see, Dillard's here and he says, what are you drawing? Berserker Insecto? No, I'm drawing, when I started coming up with characters, I came up with a male and female version of each. That's the way my mind worked like 25 years ago. And this is actually one of them. The females. Actually, I got two female version insect characters. But I created this one called um, Hymentoptera. Dylan says Lorenzo hasn't seen Rick shenanigans with bird brushes. That doesn't make me dishonest, John.
Did somebody mention my name? I'm sorry. I was looking in my fridge.
No problem.
I was gonna
Uh,
get some water.
Mallet thinks he's got you unblocked on thing, and he says
Huh.
hi. Okay, let's see.
Last time I checked, it was blocked. But
Okay.
yeah, that was unfortunate. Once again, I apologize.
And Mallet says
That's been
Lorenzo,
fun.
they're creating a book through the redeems of these sketch cards. They're using the character the Metal from Metal's comic books, and he goes into a Tim Hortons. They have no Timbits, so he gets mad, angry, then he leaves. He goes into a candy store, steals a candy bar, and then leaves, and then goes into a vest store and tries to buy a vest with the candy bar. I don't know what happens there. He gets out, and somehow he's ends up being attacked by transforming Timbits. So into Timbots, we're calling them.
What? What? What's this all about? Somebody steals a candy bar and tries to buy like a coat with it?
A vest.
A vest? How are you going to buy a vest with a candy bar?
I have no idea.
Well, what is this from? What is this?
This is what people in my chat have been making up through my sketch cards, redeeming their points.
Oh, they're like telling a story.
Yeah. Although
Oh,
right
that's
now
interesting.
it's all over the place.
It's a pretty
I've been
interesting story.
drawing this. This is like gonna be the cover of the book. And these little things
Nice.
here are the Timbots. They're all over the helicopter.
Is that one of those helicopters with what are those two different propellers on top?
Yeah, Chinook helicopter.
Oh yeah. I think I had one of those like as a Matchbox or Hot Wheels.
Cool. And that's the front half, obviously.
Well, I like it. I can instantly recognize, though I can't think of the name.
Let's see. Mallet says, "Don't act like you think it's a good idea." No. Who said I was thinking that? Or act like it? And Dylan says, "Why does that sword have 400 pounds of steel in it?" Well, I'm not sure what it's made of, Dylan, but I was told to draw a big sword, so I did that. Yes, Lorenzo's still here, Mom.
I'm guessing the metal probably had something to do today.
Yeah. And this whole story revolves around the Metal's character, the Metal, from his comic books.
Well, it's too bad he couldn't be here tonight, then.
Yeah. Well, he knows all about it. This has been going on for weeks, drawing it up.
Oh, so this isn't just like one day of drawing, then.
No.
Okay.
Let's see. Mallet says it's a rubber side. Mallet says you cried every time you had to draw a card. Not quite, but. Mallet says cards cost money. He said, I did. Say that? I just said I had to get some because I knew I was gonna run out the way that you guys were going through them. Mallet. Sounds like another horrible JP idea, says Dylan. Mallet says, quiet, John, and you home for retired comic book nuns. Mallet says, but it is the metal to avoid met L to avoid copyright. Dillard's way for wayward home. Mallet says Dillard's home for lost heroes. He raised the price. Yeah, it went from they were what I forget 500 to I put up to 2,000. Then completely eliminated the perk. Well, the perk will be back. It's just on hiatus to like catch up because Mallet gifted a bunch of subscriptions and I was giving cards away, and I gave too many away technically for what I get, but I'm not complaining. I'm just saying. I don't know what I'm saying now.
Well, Skinny just said something positive in the Sleestackians DM group.
Yeah, what he
Something positive about you?
Cool.
Because I sent the YouTube channel link so they can watch it.
Cool. Thank you.
People in the group. You're welcome to always put that in there if you want. It's up to you.
Uh-huh. Have to remember that.
I don't mind shameless self promotion. I hope people promote their stuff in there because it's without people helping each other out and stuff. It'd be really hard to for especially for smaller channels. I mean, nobody really one wouldn't really need to share like say PewDiePie's link, because he's already got so many viewers.
Yeah. He's got a couple million. Or around 10 million, I think.
Yeah, I think he used to have the biggest channel. I think that was a T series out of India.
Yeah, some some corporation has outdone him.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't even think that's fair that these large corporations are suddenly selling now that all these years was mainly like individuals on YouTube, and now these corporations are taking over.
There's a few corporations that are getting big with that, but I think it's a lot still individuals. I could be wrong.
Well, there's a YouTube TV app, and I think that might be more corporate. I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I haven't tried it.
Well, it says Rick used to spam my Discord skinny violence. Haha, I never did. You know
You're looking a little blurry, and I'm having a hard time hearing you today. I wonder if there's something with the internet connection.
Hearing me? You're having a hard time hearing me?
Yeah, both hearing and seeing you. You just got blurry all of a sudden.
Okay, maybe that's more of the focus because going around doing some blacks on this. I'm not sure whether that has.
Oh, it could be focus. If you got an autofocus on there, that would make sense.
Oh, here comes John. Wrong. Hey,
Welcome.
John.
Hey, what's going on, guys?
Not much yourself?
Oh, just drawing, working on another Buckler page.
Cool. Drinking a can of Coke?
Yes, I did. Why? Well, a can of Diet Coke.
Ooh.
Yeah, it makes that sound when you open it. Kind of can you hear the tab and then the fizz. I like that sound.
Diet Coke is super fizzy.
Oh, is it even fizzier than the regular stuff?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, okay. That's why the mic picked it up. I like that sound, though. I'll have to remember that if I ever want that for like a movie or like
if you ever open a can of, if you ever try to pour a can of even a bottle of Diet Coke into like a cup of ice, it's gonna take you like 4 minutes because there's so much fizz.
That'd be good for like radio theater or something. That sound effect.
Yeah, for what?
Rick, would you ever be interested in doing radio theater or interesting things on your channel?
Yeah.
Maybe we should do a radio play, a theater play.
Well,
Maybe we could do a murder mystery.
This is an interesting thing, though.
Yeah.
But yeah, that would be something different.
We got to find somebody that has a lot of like organ sound effects and stuff.
A lot of those things can be gotten from the internet easy enough.
Well, if it's so easy, why haven't you done it yet, Rick?
Because I haven't thought about doing a play like that.
I wish I knew how to use my Moog or Moog synthesizer, because I can get some cool effects, but I don't really know how.
We could do like a sci-fi play then.
I also have a theremin. Those are pretty spooky.
We just need.
I'm pretty sure there's just sound bites we could just snip and clip from places.
Are you guys familiar with theremins? They had like a variant of it in Good Vibrations.
Yeah. I watched some public access documentary about theremins.
Yeah, I think it's the same guy who invented the bug, the listening device.
Mm-hmm.
But the theremin, I think, is kind of like it's like a radio, except for it picks up the antenna picks up on the body's magnetic how does that go?
Electromagnetic field?
Yeah. I was gonna say magnetity, and I don't think that's a word.
Or electromagnetism.
Yeah. There we go.
Rick, is there any way to share what I'm working on, or it would just take over your entire screen?
It might take over my screen, but yeah. Yeah. I think I've got. What do you share? You're not sharing anything at the moment.
Well, I don't want to be on here doing nothing because I'm drawing right now, but I don't want to like take over your screen. Yeah. I don't know whether or not what you're using allows you to like just have what I'm working on in the window instead of my face.
Yeah, you're pinned at the moment. I think on thing.
So it actually has to be focused on me if I'm sharing something.
Yeah,
I can't just have it going in the background.
If you're presenting, don't worry about that because I'm going through Discord, so I've got me in one corner and you in the other corner. If you look on YouTube, you'll see what I mean exactly.
Oh, let me go look at YouTube. Oh, my wife sent me an idea. So I found out what I'm going to be doing in my free time, Rick.
Yeah.
I am going to be building small sheds or accessory dwellings. No kitchen, no bathroom, but building them on top of trailers and selling them.
Ah, cool.
I'm trying to find you on YouTube on my phone. For some reason, I have Gary Shipman, but you're not on here as live right now.
Okay, that's weird.
Yeah, it has Jesse Miller at the Crow's Nest, Santa Fe Music. They're all live, but where are you?
Yeah, I like Jesse Miller. Seems like a good guy.
Yeah, he's good. I like him because he doesn't put up with a lot of nonsense on his channel. Even though his channel's really laid back, when somebody starts just talking crazy stuff, he just cuts them off and kicks them out.
Yeah, that seems like Jesse. He doesn't seem like somebody who wants to deal with a bunch of stress.
He literally gets very frustrated very fast. Yeah, because I'm working on this picture. The butler's staring down this dude with a bat right here, and then in the next scene, the butler gives him like a nut shot, like a little nut check. Let me see if I can make this darker.
A nut check?
Yeah, when you flick somebody in the nuts.
Oh.
Except the butler is super powered, so what happens in this diagram here is his testicle just explodes.
Oh boy.
And then it has him on the ground here, and he's like walking away, like, "Well, this is what you get." And Cat's character.
Wait a second. What am I seeing on the screen? Are we allowed to show that on?
This is a medical diagram of male genitalia.
Oh boy.
And then this girl, this is Miss Maple. Did you see Miss Maple, Rick?
Uh,
This is like the Canadian cat. This is her special character here. It's Miss Maple. She's coming into the rescue.
So is this in the Ashcan?
I'm just not seeing all. Oh, I sort of see her in the air there, just small.
Yeah, this is her right here. Well, I have a close up of her face in the bottom panel here. This is her.
So is this like a sequel to the Ashcan, or?
Yeah.
Yeah, in a sense, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
John's going to be doing his own campaign in a few months for the Buckler Ascendancy.
That's correct.
Interesting.
There is an ad for that actually in the back of the Buckler.
So I'm just inking that right now.
Yeah, let me show people the ad for that. Right there. There you go.
Oh yeah.
Evan says good night. Good night, Evan.
Oh, good night.
Who's disqualified from judging? Me?
Judging what?
The hair manga contest. How's that coming for you, John?
Oh, it's coming along great. I can't share anything. Oh, I could share stuff because it hasn't gotten dirty yet. Let me see if I can pull it up here. Let's see. Because I have the cover, which you've already shown. That's a little inappropriate. And let's see if I can find the first page. Well, what I can do is I can stop sharing, go back to my camera, and I can show you the page. I have it right here. Okay. This is the first page.
Hold on, John. Willie wants a link.
Well, anyway, you don't have to show it. I'm already on camera. But this is the first page. This is this super stud here, and he's just like walking with these chicks, and he's like, "Yeah, boy, I got money." And it's just the whole thing is these cut-ins are the girls that are featuring in the story that want to get with this super rich guy. But he's not rich yet. But he's like a child. He was like a child star, like a what do you call it, like a Macaulay Culkin.
Oh yeah. And
as soon as he turns 18, he's going to be getting all his money. So all these girls are trying to get become his girlfriend until he, before that cutoff.
And I sent the link, Willie.
Let me see if I can go and snatch up page 2. Yeah. Okay, let me share that.
Yeah, Willie's a good guy. He supports a lot of these comic-related channels.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like a regular viewer. I like that artwork.
Okay, so this girl here, she's like the sporty one, the athlete. This one over here, I'm circling in red.
Yeah.
And she's telling this girl, it's like a little exposition. She's telling this girl, her friend, why all the girls are so interested in this guy. And she's kind of giving her some story because in the next panel here, is she's telling him how he was a child star. He was like a sitcom kid. You know what I mean? This is like a panel of like a sitcom. Then the next panel shows, and then he made his big break when he was in like a Hunger Games style movie, made all his money. And then she talks about how dreamy he is, and this is him with a bunch of hearts around him.
Yeah, I like.
And then she talks about what?
I recognize that second panel. Married with Children.
Yeah, that's where I got it from. Yeah. That's supposed to be Al and Peggy. So
Oh yeah.
then the last panel is just her like kind of saying that she's gonna win that money no matter what. That's gonna be her boyfriend. And then the third page is another girl, one of the other girls from the first page, and she's talking about how when she's getting out of the shower up here, she's talking about how like doing some internal monologue. This is like the gothic girl.
Yeah.
She's talking about how she's remembering him, and even though she wants to take advantage of him and take his money, she remembers this one time where he just was very gentlemanly to her, and she hates herself for having to do it, but she's gonna do it anyway, and she's very determined in the bottom pen.
Oh boy. Oh, that's a twist. I thought she was gonna change her mind, but
yeah. So it's a work in progress. That's the 3 pages I finished so far.
Cool.
interesting.
Have you got your script written yet?
Nope. Marsupial is very delinquent on his responsibilities of writing the script.
Is this part of the Buckler?
No, this is separate. This is just part of the manga harem contest that we're doing.
What's this other one called?
Which other one?
Or the one you were talking about with the child star and everything?
Oh, it's called Money Devil.
Yeah, that's the manga one that he's doing, the Child Star one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it did look more like a manga as far as the art style to me.
Yeah.
I mean, like when I was like looking at it, like when you were showing those girls, they looked more like manga.
Well, I'm doing it in the style of like Dragon Ball Z.
Okay. Yeah, I was just trying to figure out how that would fit into the buckler.
I can make it fit, but it's not going.
Okay.
And hello, Willie. How are you?
I'm doing well. Can you hear me all right?
Yeah.
You're a little quieter than
You're a little muffled, yeah.
Am I muffled?
A little bit, yeah.
You sound normal to me, anyways.
the caption said "and my muscle" instead of "am I muffled."
You have closed captions on your stream?
Yeah, I turned them on to figure out what was saying.
Oh my.
There's a tab that I can adjust my mic on this. What are we using?
It's called Google Meet. I'm not sure there is. If you go down to the bottom, thing comes up, and if you go right, there's 3 dots, and then there's settings. I'm not sure what an audio. I'm not sure whether you can do any adjustments to your mic there. Doesn't look like it. Let's see whether I can do something.
So that artwork still hasn't shown up to your house, huh?
No, well, with COVID, everything's delayed, right? So.
How do I sound now?
Oh, you sound perfect. Great.
Yeah, that's really clear.
Yeah, perfect.
Oh, I'm jealous of your sound quality.
I'm using a blue snowball.
Oh, wow.
You sound really warm and inviting. You want to tell a story?
Yeah, I like that. I'll have to look into that. I got some.
I did not say sensual. I don't. You sound actually very wholesome.
I got a cheap Chinese condenser mic some, I'd say no name brand. I mean, but it does actually have a name. It's just not any recognizable one. I think that is what they mean by no name.
Don't do you feel with the condenser mic that your voice comes off more metallic and cold?
I didn't find it all that useful, so I just use whatever's in my laptop now. I mean, it's like slightly better sounding, but it would end up being so far from me. If you're asking me,
Yes, I was asking you.
yeah, because I don't know. Is that blue snowball not a condenser?
It's USB, right?
Yeah, mine's a USB.
Mine was as well, but it was nowhere as good as Willie's.
Because I know mine needs one of those little small mixers that it runs through.
Oh,
Mine has a whole set. It comes in a set, but it was super cheap. But it, like when I first got this thing, it sounded fantastic. Let's see if I can mess with my settings.
Huh? No. Do you not like the sound as well as how it used to sound?
I'm actually getting a new mic, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. But hopefully sometime this week I would hope sometime this week your artwork should be in, John.
Okay, how does my mic sound now?
Yeah, perfect.
Oh, that's
Great.
good.
Okay, because this is I actually had it on the wrong setting, but now it's right. But I feel like this microphone makes my voice sound really metallic-y, like I'm talking through a can.
Yeah, it is a little tinny. So it wasn't that way when you first got it, though?
No, it wasn't. It was buttery and smooth.
Oh.
I think I need a new setup. But the whole setup cost me, I think, $45, something like that. Comes with a microphone, pop filter, a little mixer on the side, all the cables and everything, stands, and
Sweet.
What does the
You sound
mixer
like
do?
you got a lot more for your money than what I got, but I don't even know how much. I'm not even sure if it was that much. It might have only been like 20 or something. So,
well, the mixer I think provides additional power because I think the microphone it's so heavy and big it can't run off of just a regular USB cable.
yeah, as I said, right now I'm just using the built-in mic to this Chromebook because the other one wasn't that much better sounding.
Yeah,
it was just like difficult to have a spot to set the mic and everything. Just took up too much space, and it would end up being like far away from me, and people would complain about it.
Well, that was my issue, is that I keep getting up and doing stuff. So I had a headset microphone, and every time I would forget, and then my microphone would just get ripped out of my head. You know what I mean? And eventually, my ear cushions fell off because of all the times I kept ripping it off my own head.
Yeah, I'm not even using headphones. I'm just using this little speaker, which hopefully doesn't echo.
No. It's all right for me, anyways.
That's the nice thing about these tinny Chromebook. This Chromebook with these tinny speakers.
We need like a soundboard that's got the live studio audience laugh tracks.
I don't think I've ever said anything that would warrant laughter that much.
Yeah, but if you had the laugh track, everything you would say would be funny.
Use that for Rick's puns.
Oh, yeah, that would be perfect for Rick.
Oh, that would be awesome. It would fit in too because of the nature of puns.
Well, who knows? Maybe I'll get a whole bunch of laugh tracks.
So instead of that, how about we focus on this radio play we're going to do, Rick?
Yeah. Oh, well, we need somebody to write it first. Oh, here's Metal. Oh, we're getting everybody in now tonight. Hey, Metal.
Metal can write. Metal says that he's a writer. He could write this radio play.
What am I doing? What?
You're writing a radio play we're going to do for Christmas.
Okay.
Live on my channel.
It's going to be a murder mystery, and it's got to have a lot of cool sound effects.
Yeah, I mentioned the idea earlier, and John had a bunch of ideas.
A murder mystery for Christmas?
Yeah.
Well, that's an interesting time of year to have it.
I actually have a radio play I need to finish. I'm like on the last scene of writing it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's perfect. That music.
Flyfox Pro is here. Says hi, Rick. He says, "Oh, Lorenzo is on. I like him."
Well, that's gonna be perfect,
Suspenseful.
Rick.
Was that Fly Fox Pro?
Yeah, Flyfox Pro is in the
Oh,
audience.
hey. Yeah, he's somebody else who he watches a lot of these channels.
Yeah. Well, and tomorrow night, me and Metal are going to be trying to do a script for a 4-page story that I won from him for his last contest.
Yep.
Well, that's
It's gonna
cool.
go on my site.
Rick, you're a fellow creator. Are you really gonna hold him to that?
Yep.
Well,
thought
and
you
more
were-
so, I'm holding him to that.
I thought you were a good guy, Rick. What's going on?
Hey, what does it look like if I don't do it? It looks like he can't fulfill on his commitment.
That's not at all, Rick. You're way
Plus,
off
it's
base.
free content for my site. Like, it's 4 pages. How long is it going to take me to draw?
I don't know. You gonna take your time on it?
Depends.
Page a day, 4 days.
It depends what fits the story. Might be something that fits like being really cartoony. I might finish out 2 pages a day.
Flyfox says the way Dillard finishes his sentences for the last syllable trailing off into nothing is my favorite thing in the history of things associated with Rick Piper. And
Holy specific. Wow.
And Flyfox Pro says, I have nothing better to do, for I have no life. That's why he's watching everybody's show.
No.
Well, that's kind of sad.
I can think of no better way to fill your life with joy than to listen to Rick Piper.
He does a good job.
I try.
It's almost
No,
soothing.
that was a joke, Rick. No,
I know it was a joke.
you can't just run with that as a compliment. What are you doing?
You might as well.
Hey, why
Yeah,
not?
flip the script, man. Take it.
Hey, I knew you were trying to be joking, but I was going to take it as a compliment no matter what. Mess you up. And I succeeded.
Until that comment right there.
And Bullet says, I don't know. Rick was bringing down the house earlier with his stories. Let's see. Flyfox says, well, I'm already married, so I have nothing to prove to anyone. That's why I've gained 10 pounds for every year of marriage.
Oh my.
Man, you die fast that way. Be careful with that, man.
Living's overrated.
If you stop right now and this is the peak, you're probably good though.
Hey, Metal, is there a way we could get Rick a laugh track for his puns?
Yeah, that totally should be possible.
Yeah, I'm sure it's easy enough to find them on the internet, and then I just put it in.
No, what he means is there any way that you can do it, Metal?
Oh yes, I could totally do it.
No. Is there any way we can get you to do it? Is what
Oh well, see that's a completely different question, and I can't make promises there. I don't cave into peer pressure very well.
Doesn't peer pressure automatically want to make you do the opposite?
Yes.
I never got peer pressure. I don't know. Also,
Always had
nobody
a bunch of
really
guys.
liked me enough to make me want to hang out with them or do stuff.
See, I had the opposite problem though. Everybody liked me enough that they wanted me to do stuff, and it just, I had an adverse effect to it.
Yeah. I had John's problem, if you want to call it a problem. I didn't have all that many peers to peer pressure me.
I was the opposite. I had a lot of friends, but now I keep my circle real small.
I had the opposite problem. I was peerless.
I didn't have to get to the point that I keep the circle small because, you wait long enough, eventually everybody flakes out anyway.
Yeah. Just as long as you weren't.
Especially marsupial, yeah.
Just as long as you weren't pierced.
See, that doesn't deserve a laugh track, and I fear that.
Do I need to
Rick
get a boo for that?
He would put the laugh track on there anyway.
Fly fuck.
Oh, you can have your laugh track, but you got to give Metal the boo track.
Flyfox says, "What a friend! I've never heard of that before." Pull it up again, Rick, making it sad. So, what have you been up to, Willie? We haven't seen or heard from you in a while. Well, you've been appearing a little bit in the chat. But...
Yeah, I've been working a lot of hours since this COVID thing shut everything down. We became short-staffed, and the hours haven't changed, so we were trying to fill in for extra heads. So I was pulling 70-hour work weeks, and I didn't feel like doing too much after I get off work. So, but things are slowly starting to go back to somewhat normal there now.
Well, that's good. Flyfox says, "When Rick laughs at my jokes, a small part of my soul dies."
So I finished watching the original series of Star Trek.
Yeah.
And I will say that I fell in love with it. I have a hard time thinking about other things now, and I don't know what I'm going to do with myself.
Are you talking about the original one with Spock and Captain Kirk?
Yes.
Now, have you watched the original movies yet?
I have never seen it before.
If you want to continue the series, the animated series picks up, I believe, with a season or two of their voices and stuff of episodes that never aired.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Is the animated series available on Netflix?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah, it's quite surprising. It's pretty good. And there's actually some stuff in there that they might not have been able to afford to do with their budget. And
I think it's like the
shorter,
old.
though, it's a half hour.
Yeah.
It seems similar to the same style as the old Spider-Man cartoon.
Yeah. Well, it was probably done around this. It was probably done around the same time. Like, and that one of the helmsmen is changed into a bird guy. Well, not Sulu. There's a new helmsman. He's like a
I
bird.
bet you love that, don't you, Rick?
What else? Although it's not canon. It's not canon though. the animated series.
Well, the
thing
is,
Wrath of Khan, which is the best thing ever.
I have seen the Wrath, but I've seen the Wrath of Khan a while ago.
Is the Wrath of Khan not considered canon anymore?
No, it is.
Okay.
That's why I said unlike the Wrath of Khan, which is like the best thing
ever.
Yeah,
the animated series did say that Kirk's middle name's Tiberius, and that's, I think, was confirmed in the later.
Yeah. But
It's just that it's not all like official. Like they never make any references to the Birdman or the Catwoman or anything
Yeah.
later on.
yeah,
But the idea, a lot of the ideas do really fit in.
yeah. Most of it is it fits in, but it's not official canon. Like you can't count any of those adventures as part of what Kirk and Spock and the crew of the Enterprise did in like official reference or whatever to try and figure out a timeline.
But one thing that really perturbed me like a lot was how much of a nagging worrywart McCoy was.
No, he was kind of
Like this
irrational
guy's
too. How
he's insufferable.
It's like his whole character.
the way he'd mock Spock for having copper, blood, so it was green. Oh, he's green blooded and everything. Didn't really make any sense to me why he would.
Yeah, he was
that.
hateful. He was hateful to Spock.
Yeah, he was jealous of Kirk because he had Kirk's attention because they were both trying to compete to be Kirk's best friend, I guess, which was very illogical for Spock as a Vulcan, but they both were just completely.
It gets resolved eventually.
Oh yeah, they were so catty on the original series.
And Fly Fox says he's killing me. He won't stop. He says it's Funimation, so it's basically audio drama, and he says adios. Okay, see you, Fly Fox. And Bullet says, I count what I want as canon, and you can't stop me, Rex. This is
That's
true,
true.
but
Though that does fly in the face of the definition of canon. It's head canon, which totally have every right to have your own head canon.
So this is what you should do, Rick. You need to find somebody that's going to write you a drama, and the drama will feature the Canadian shield, the buckler, and the medal. And it could be a heartfelt Christmas special, not unlike the Star Wars Christmas special.
Well, I hope it's better.
It won't be. We have far less budget.
Could that be the
but all we have to
universe, or would that be in the Prime universe?
Hey, we may have a worse budget, but I'm sure we got better writers.
Well, I'm going to say all we have to do is half-ass it, and it'll be better than the Star Wars Christmas special.
I doubt that.
Nothing is better than the Star Wars Christmas special.
I'm going to have to disagree with that.
See, this is where we need that laugh track.
Better.
That scene where that what is it one of Chewbacca's relatives, like this young Wookiee, and what is it? There was a psychedelic hologram or something.
Well, there was one where his father-in-law was basically watching porn.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It did give us the first appearance of Boba Fett, though.
That was so psychedelic.
Well, Rick, you were born in that era. You like that psychedelic stuff, don't you?
I was born in the 70s myself.
I was born in the 70s, but I wouldn't say it's really my era.
Yeah, I'd say I remember a lot more of the 80s. And, well, I definitely remember the 90s because I was, in high school.
It's probably actually more my mom's era, half my mom's era. Maybe not quite, because...
Well, I think all of this conversation that you're having is kind of taking us off track on what this is going to be. Maybe we should talk more about what you would like this drama to be about. What would you like this radio drama to be about?
The Buckler steals Christmas.
Buckler steals your girl. What he does.
Well, obviously it's going to have to be somewhat interdimensional because with.
Well, I don't want your character in my canon. That's for sure, because your character's trash. I'm sorry, you were saying, Rick?
Except for the fact that
You
his
see how
character
you see how I
already
beat him
exists
to
in
the
your
you see how I
canon.
beat him to the punch there?
Yeah. But the problem with that joke is that his character's already in your canon.
Nope. This is like a really cool version of the Canadian Shield in my version. As Rick has already stated, the stuff that my Canadian Shield does, the real Canadian Shield would never do.
Well, some of it. Obviously, he wouldn't be as mean and nasty as your version.
Mean and nasty, huh? See how it is.
He's almost like the buckler in it.
No, see, my excuse was that this was just the Buckler's interpretation of events, so that it looked meaner from his perspective.
I just remember there was a 4-page story, and where the buckler, the Canadian Shield got upset with the buckler because, well, basically just sat back and let the buckler try to rescue someone, and then that person died, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well,
The thing that turned into a 14-page story.
And they got all pissed off at him.
That's actually in the Ashcan that you're getting, Lorenzo.
Oh, okay. Sorry, spoiler alert.
I think most people have seen it anyway, or at least parts of it. I think, John, you drew some of it on streams, right?
Oh yeah.
I think John showed it on the stream, unless that was after the show.
I don't recall anymore.
Just safe to know that enough people have seen enough of it that they kind of know the general plot.
Yeah.
I would say that's true. I mean, the thing is, I'm not like some, fantastically famous artist that I can like keep things in secret. Nobody knows who I am, and nobody cares about this book. I need to put it in their face and tell them, "Look what's happening." I can't be worried about spoilers at this juncture.
Wait a second, didn't EVS go on your show?
Yeah, once, like a long time ago.
Yeah, like about a year and a half ago.
I think Mike was on this show.
Yeah, Mike's been on here a couple times.
So I guess just having a famous person on your show once or twice probably doesn't make your channel suddenly take off.
Oh no, not at all.
Well,
it sounds like it would, but
if you get a famous person to go on your show a few times, then maybe.
Yeah, I think John got a few extra subs that night from it, but
my hair.
Okay,
so I might be driving to Tracy, California to go pick up 4 head of cattle.
Nice.
They're miniature cows.
Right.
Is that where sliders come from?
Yes.
Okay,
where's that food track at? Damn it.
Get those cattle moving, right.
I'm gonna buy a cowboy hat for the drive.
You should. Cowboy hats are awesome.
Okay, well, it is like 11:59, folks, so let's see. Willie, you want to promote anything?
No, I've got nothing to promote, and I'm not online long enough for anybody to actually follow me, so you can skip me altogether.
Okay, Metal?
I mean, I was only here for the last 15 minutes, so I'd feel kind of bad promoting myself. There is a ticker scrolling across for anybody who catches it.
Okay, and I guess now Lorenzo.
Oh my gosh, was that a human? What's going on now?
You want to promote yourself, your channel? Or
Oh yeah, I just saw a human on my screen. It kind of scared me.
I
Tried to genocide my people. Yeah, I'm Lorenzo Sleestack. You can find me on the Lorenzo Sleestack channel. Also use the same name on Twitter and on Facebook. I do a show like pretty much every Thursday on YouTube,
Okay.
8 p.m. Eastern.
And John, you want to promote anything?
Yeah, I want to promote my buckler campaign. So go on over to Indiegogo and type in the buckler, and there's a sign up page. Sign up for the buckler, and you'll get free stuff.
Okay, cool. I want to thank everybody for coming on the panel tonight. Thank you all for coming by and talking and doing whatever you're doing. And I want to thank all the chat for coming by and participating. It's been a great evening. So we will see you tomorrow at noon, hopefully. So bye for now. God bless. Love you all. Have a great and wonderful evening or night or whatever it is where you are.